Welcome, this is Pineleaf Needles, and we are back for the second sector in our first game of FTL. And now let's do our jump into the next sector, I hope. Yes, oh boy, those rebels are really getting close. Good thing I'm getting out of here. So next sector. And now here are the choices I have, where the greens are civilian, and those should be relatively easy, I presume. The reds are the hostile. You can see the end of the map is nearly all hostile. Early parts seem to be nearly all civilian. We have this nebula right here, which I am going to avoid because nebulae tend to be rather tricky from what I've seen in some Let's Plays. So this is says one is a Zoltan controlled sector and the other one is a civilian sector. I would presume then we could try the Alright. I would presume the gray is the one that will be excluded if we go that way. So let's go through the civilian sector. Since this is my first playthrough, I presume that's going to be the easier path. Though we may get some surprises along the way. Welcome to a new sector. Get to the exit beacon and jump to the next sector before the pursuing rebels catch you. Right. And nobody's here yet, so I guess I just jump and see what I have. We have oh yes, this is the quest that is marked that I have from the previous one, unvisited quest destination. So obviously I'll start by going to the quest. And we have a possible ship here. Then I may come here, up there. Okay, that's an easy path. But I may... Yeah, there seem to be plenty of paths I could take. I don't want to go too far down. I think if I go... we'll see. It probably depends on when I start seeing the rebels come in. But it looks like this still goes up here. So everybody links into here eventually. I've heard rumors that some people get into some dead ends. So I'm just making sure I don't have any here. Now, just in case, I do have an option on that allows you to see the links, because I believe the default is that you don't see them, but I turned that on. Alright, so we'll go to the quest and see what's there. You search near the coordinates given to you, but your search yields no results. Perhaps they were mistaken. Ah, but I have long-range sensors. Good thing I bought them. They are going to come in handy. Long-range scanners run a second scan pass. Alright, I'll do that. Your improved scanners pick faint signatures of what appears to be a storage space hidden under the rock. You find the access point and discover a weapons cache whose Federation signature emitted was malfunctioned. Scrap 35. A burst laser Mark 1. Alright. So that's good. So let's look at the ship, at our equipment. So now we've got a burst laser Mark 1. So we have an Artemis missile, a burst laser Mark 2, and a burst laser Mark 1. The Mark 2 has 2 power and 3 shots per charge. The Mark 1 is 2 power, shorter cycle, only 2 charges. So not quite up to it. So it's not a major improvement. If I remember correctly, my achievements are to get different types of weapons on here. I completely forgot about... Alright, anything else I could do on the ship? Okay, upgrades. What kind of upgrades can I get? First, let's actually... I'm currently... Well, the Mark 1 is currently not powered. I will need more power before I can do that. That will require 2 more power. And I would have to upgrade my weapon systems before I can do that. I'm not going to do that at the moment. But if things start getting tougher, then I may upgrade my system. So now let's go here. There's a possible ship detected. You find a rebel automated scout floating near this beacon. Despite its pristine condition, it appears to be deactivated. Attempt to download the ship's data stores. I remember what happened last time I attempted to do that. And don't risk activating and just strip it down for useful scrap. Last time I don't think I had too much trouble when I accidentally set it off, so I will try it again. Alright. Apparently, if I'm going to do this, I'm probably going to need some crew improvements maybe, or perhaps some special systems that allow me to take it without reactivating it, since that's the second straight time I've done that. So let's see what I am going to be facing here. Okay, those are usual systems, weapons, shields. Right, oh sorry, engine, shields, pilot, which is probably an automated pilot, and some, there, it's an automated ship, so there is no oxygen. Only one shield. Is that saying that the weapons aren't powered, or what? Well, let us see what happens. Alright, so what do I need to set up for this? I've got... Alright, let's set up a missile. Knock down their shields. Laser to go after their weapons and see what happens. Alright, did I take any damage there? No, I seem to be alright at the moment. So let us keep firing. Okay, oh, I've got a fire here. So therefore we will send Jill. Okay, now okay. I forget how to do this since last time. Oh no, okay, I got it right. Okay, so now let's get our burst laser onto shields and let's continue. And there goes the ship. Ship explodes, leaving behind substantial collection of useful scrap. I got more scrap than before, some drone parts, and 2 fuel. Alright, that was good enough. So I got 6 drone parts. I may consider start getting some stuff for drones too. I presume I'll need at least 1 drone if I'm going to complete the deed and the achievement for unlocking as much stuff as possible. Let us... Okay, I don't see any signs of the ship yet, so Let us go down here then. A small military craft hails you, and a Mantis captain appears on the receiver. All local human colonies have been punished for the Federation's transgressions. Submit to processing. Yeah, right. I don't think so. Now, unlike many Mantis ships, I don't see any sign of a transporter on here. Right? So therefore, we just have usual stuff. I will... Alright, let's see. Let's still go after... that after shields and that after weapons and see what happens. Okay, what do we've got here? Okay, more. Those shields are in a bad position. And the oxygen is in a bad position. So therefore, let us move Jill to here. Oops. And, oh, I still need to fire some weapons if I'm going to win this battle. Well, such a weak ship. I'm wondering how they were planning on getting us to submit. Ship explodes, la la. A missile, drone, and nice graph. Okay, I need to get some hull repair in there, but I think that needs to actually go to... How am I doing on here? Starting on piloting, learning shields. Rebecca's good on weapons. Markel seems to be good at repair. Jill seems to be learning repair. Alright. So where are we going next? There's a distress signal here. That will lead me here. Ah, okay. Take this distress signal up to there. Then here, 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 and here. That seems like a good path. So we'll go to the distress signal first. It appears the distress beacon is coming from the surface of a nearby moon. Your sensors are picking up a single life form. Go down to the surface to investigate or ignore the signal. I am not going to ignore the signal. So let's go down to the surface to investigate. You find a man living alone in a cave. From the appearance of his wrecked ship, seems he's been here for many years. He looks healthy, but his mental state is questionable. Bring him back to your ship in hopes of finding some help from him, or leave the madman to his ravings. Let us see, since... I mean, why leave him there? I mean, we're trying to learn the game, and ignoring things like this, we won't learn it, right? It seems he was worse health than you first thought. He did not survive the trip up to the ship. Well, that wasn't good, but at least he didn't suicidally kill the members of my ship. Alright, so that stress signal did not help all that much. And let's put Jill back into a central location. Now let's get ready to jump. Oh, there's a store here. Oh, obviously I'm going to go to the store. Yeah, so the store's not close enough, so I have to go to the store, then up here, then up here, up here, up there. So that seems like the fastest path. So let's go to the store. Well, it's not the fastest path, since just bypassing the store would be faster. There's only one other ship at this beacon, and it is showing heavy damage. You receive a message on your console. Greetings, traveler. We were crippled by a band of pirates and are now forced to sell our remaining valuable equipment to acquire the necessary supplies to get home. Alright. So let us see what he has available. Well, first of all, let's repair. Now, before we... Let's see. Now, before I do anything else, I want to find out if I could find what those achievements I'm supposed to be completing are. Perhaps I should have paid more attention at the beginning of the game, and I would have seen the list. Unfortunately, because I think they said something about all of the types of weapon system. We have drones. Okay, but I would need a drone control system before I can get any drones. We've got 166 cloaking device and a crew teleporter. Now I do have enough crew to use a teleporter. The problem is that I have to be careful in using one, because I don't want to blow up a ship that I'm trying to capture. Let's see, how am I doing in missiles? Alright. Okay, I will get a little bit of that. Might as well get all the missiles I've got. I can get here. So that leaves the well, okay, I can't get the cloak anymore. Okay. Right. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna. Well, I might be able to sell the burst laser, the Mark 1. So I don't think I really need that. Alright. Oh, or I'm into this box itself. Oh. Alright. So that gives me 164. Adding 60 to your evasion and preventing enemy ship from locking on with their weapons. Alright. But let's try a crew teleporter. I have actually never seen one of these in action since the games that I watched. The player never bought one of those. Okay, so here's the teleporter. So, alright, put Jill in there then. Alright, here's the teleporter. And it's going to need some... Oh, let's look at the ship. We're going to need a little bit extra power for that. Now, does that mean that we can... Yeah, alright, so now we've got enough for that. And actually... Alright, we'll have a little bit extra on the engines also. So that should give us a fully powered ship. And alright, so I could send, I guess that is send, and this is to teleport back. So I just have to make sure that before blowing up an enemy ship, that I get all my crew back. I've never tried one of these before, since this is my first game, but I've never seen one in action on any playthrough I've seen. So it will be interesting. Now this, oh! So I can come here and up this way. Yeah, we'll try that way. You recognize the ship as a well-known slave trader. He hails you and offers you laborers for cheap. Buy one slave and free them to join your crew. That'll cost me 43 scrap. Attack the slaver scum, or ignore the slaver and continue on your way. Oh, this is going to be a tricky one because getting a little extra crew might be nice, but of course buying slaves isn't exactly my play style. But if I can get something other than a human, that I might be able to work on my achievement. So even though I would prefer to blow this guy up, and that didn't help much since the extra crew I got is a race that I already have. Well, I'll send Jose into here. Actually, medbay is pretty... sounds like a rather strange thing for a Engie, but alright, we'll stir there for now. And see what... actually, maybe put it in... what happens if I put him in the transporter? So I have two. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's right. I can do two at a time and that's... but those are both Engie. Engie, I don't think, make the best boarding parties from what I hear. Shields. Yes. What I'll do is, I will take Emma. And where is Emma right now? Emma hasn't been doing much yet. Okay, Emma is in the pilot. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll take Jose, put Jose here, take Emma and put Emma here. There we go. And maybe that will make a better group. Now, alright, they are getting closer, so I think it's time to head off into this area. An advanced rebel automated ship remains stationed here for a small rebel space station. Sensors indicate it's a storage vessel for military goods. Attack the automated ship and get to the storage cache, or avoid provoking the ship. What do you mean avoid provoking the ship? Of course we're going to attack it. Of course it has weapons on it. Everything, because it's automated, so no oxygen, and I don't know if sending a boarding party will do any good. Actually, if there's no oxygen, then sending a boarding party would be futile, so that I won't be doing. What I will be doing will be firing. We'll be firing and see what happens. Alright, okay, our shields are in bad shape at the moment. Oh, actually, where are my shields? Yeah, okay, well I have someone to help with the shields right there, so... oh, and my doors are having problems. Oh, I took a rather heavy hit there. Ouch. I'm going to see what happens with... alright. I guess auto fire doesn't work all that well. Okay. Let's take out those weapons. Okay, this is a nasty enemy to have here. Send Emma up to here. And send Jill up to the oxygen. And I better take this thing out as quickly as possible. There we go. You salvage what you can. 23 scrap. Now investigate the station. Station was either abandoned or stripped clean. It seems to have lain unused for quite some time. Nothing useful. Alright, and where am I at? Took a little damage there. Okay, looks like we have that system now fixed. Alright, so let's go back here. Ready to primary stations. Alright, that's the sensors. Oh yes. Pilot. Now, okay, we are off. We want to be... Now if I go here, I can come back here, so... Yeah, I think we have time. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. So it'd be 1, 2, 3. So it'd be 1, 2. I think we've got time, so we'll try it. You stumble across a forward scout of the rebel fleet. Oh, fun. And this guy has drones. Regular systems in there. So we are going to... They are powering up their FTL. If they get away, they will no doubt warn... Oh my goodness gracious. This is not good. So therefore, I have to take out their drive as fast as possible. Otherwise, the fleet is going to jump forward at a very fast rate. So therefore, everything on the FTL drive. Oh, of course, we got that drone on us. And we will have to do it again. If we're going to have any hope of taking them out. How are we doing on that so far? Oh, okay. Oh, I guess it keeps... Okay, so their FTL is delayed. That means it's going to... Yeah. Alright, that takes care of them. Their ship breaks apart as you're relieved to know that there is still one step ahead of the fleet. Good. Alright. I use 3 missiles. I get 2 back. I guess that's good. And no real damage. See, because they were just trying to get away. Enemy control drone repeatedly attacks your ship. Can be shut down by damaging the ship's drone system. Well, they're destroyed now, so I guess that's just residual effects. I haven't had a chance to use my teleporter yet. I guess it's not a weapon system since it's not in here. Alright, that's a lesson to learn on that matter. So now we come back here and then to the exit. Your jump leads you to nothing but empty space. This jump beacon serves no purpose other than as a connection. Yeah, good time to exit. You've arrived at the long-range beacon when the FTL drive is charged. Right, I can go to the next sector. But a ship hails me. Good sir, it seems you're having troubles with the rebels. I'd like to help you, but I can't afford the upkeep required. on this huck and junk I'm flying. Maybe we can come to an arrangement. Hire the mercenary to delay the rebels, minus 19 scrap. Hire the mercenary to scout the sector. Fight the ship. Or I have no need of his services. Oh, slugs, yes, they are about money, aren't they? Very well. What is this? Scout the sector. I think scouting the sector means this sector, which means... Well, if this happened earlier, that would be fine. But at this point, I don't think he's going to help. Oh, maybe it's for the next sector where it will slow down the rebels. So let's say delay the rebels. Mercenary ship masks its jump signature to mimic you're on and then jumps off in the opposite direction. This should keep the rebels guessing. Alright. So therefore, that should slow the rebels down during the next sector. We will have to see there. But that will be next time. So until then, this is Pineleaf Needles. May your shields protect you, and your weapons never break.